talk, it's going to switch to you.
Okay, we are recording. So,
Should we go mute, Carl? Should we mute and just have you run the show?
I like your guys' reactions, so it's fine. We're all good.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me react early by saying, woohoo, 10th again.
Number one, thanks, Carl. You're the man.
So
I'll take 1 or 10. Don't give me 5. I hate 5.
Yeah. The 5, 6, or 4 I could do without. So,
All right, see what you can do for us.
all right, here we go, Carl.
Okay, so welcome to the MFL 2020 Draft Selection Show. So this year we are going to be very topical, and it will involve infectious diseases. So if you or one of your loved ones have been hurt by such a disease, you may find this selection show a little bit insensitive to you. So I would advise you to drop off and stop watching. Otherwise, stay on and you get to hear me make some really bad jokes about these diseases. So here we go. So you can see the draft board here. What the process will be is I will randomly draw the names of infectious diseases and put them on each franchise. Okay, got that? I have these diseases in this urn.
Of course you do.
I made sure that my grandmother's ashes were no longer in here. She did die of an infectious disease, by the way. But,
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, that's a joke. Okay.
Oh.
So I'll pull them out of here, starting off.
Hang on.
And
And are you going to rank them from lowest fatality
So,
to highest, or what?
so that's a good question. So over here, you can see the draft order.
Right?
And what I'll do is I'll start off with revealing the 9th most infectious disease.
Why not the 10th most?
Well, because normally what we go is we go 10 up to 1. Actually, we skip 2. We go from 10 up to 10 to 3, and then we turn over 1,
Okay.
and then we find out who finished is in second. I could do it either way. I was thinking maybe that we start from 9 and go up to 2, and then flip 1. We find out who's 1 and who's 10. But
Who's 10?
Oh, I like that.
That's hard.
I like that.
yeah, so I think you're in the running up until the last. You find out you're in last.
Not complicated enough. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right. I love it.
So, without further ado, I'm going to draw the first infectious disease from here.
And you're going to stick that where exactly? Just anywhere?
No, that's going to go. I'm going to go here, starting off the bloody stools down this column in order.
Okay.
Down here and down here.
An infectious disease.
Is the stools? Yeah, good question.
Okay, so here we go. So our
Is
first
a bloody
infectious-
stool an infectious disease? No.
He might be on the list already. So, okay. So the first infectious disease that is drawn is anthrax.
Ooh.
Caught in a mosh.
So, bloody stools gets anthrax.
Bloody stools have
Bloody
anthrax.
stool gets anthrax.
Okay,
That's the headline right there. All right.
and the second. So this is for the poops.
The poops. The poops, guys.
The flu.
Influenza.
That sounds like Z.
That's about as exciting.
I got a flu.
So it's the 10 most deadliest infections, or communicable diseases. So you don't
I'm
know
going to say, but
how
even
they're
before you
ranking
get
them.
to the- before you get to the steamers, I'm going to want the Black Plague. That's all I'm telling you right now.
You're rooting for.
Is-
Okay, that might.
Is this based on numbers, or is this based on positivity rate of test cases, or is this based on?
Or is this based on down truck numbers?
It's what one website said it was.
One website, Wikipedia. Okay.
I don't know. Okay, I'll reveal that website after the show. All right.
BillBar.com.
And Las Cucarachas gets tuberculosis.
Oh, this is terrible.
Or also known as consumption, by the way. All right.
I want to hear Jeff Batchelor's thoughts on this. You're very quiet over there.
I'm just giggling to myself.
Moving on to Mean Machine.
Mean Machine.
Big one.
Mean Machine gets
MRSA.
What the hell is MRSA?
Oh, that's a big one.
That's Middle East respiratory syndrome of some sort.
Asshole.
Of the ass. Okay.
It was all the rage back in the 90s.
It's methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus.
I don't like anything that says Staphylococcus.
All
Okay.
you care was cock and you were in.
Didn't he run for president? Staphylococcus?
All right, who's the next team? Next
This
team?
is for Moose Knuckles.
Oh, Ronnie. All right.
He gets... Somebody let him know he's got cholera.
Cholera.
I can't believe there's only 5 participants in all this. Where's the rest of the league?
I don't know. I like my captain with cholera.
Captain Cholera.
All right. Vermunda cheese, which definitely sounds infectious to me, gets HIV/AIDS.
You can't even make that up.
And that's not a surprise. Because he's got a girlfriend. We all know. Dave, if you watch this later on, don't be offended.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness.
Now we're moving on to Brian and the Urge.
Oh, here we go, Brian.
He's been in isolation, so he thinks he can't get a disease, but here's what he's...
We got echoes.
Oh, here he is.
Hold on, I tried a different computer, see if I can get this working.
Yeah, you can show one up.
All right, I got it up. Hey, everybody,
Hi, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Time.
sorry for the late arrival.
Just in time. Up here.
I had to be part of this. I was listening to all this nonsense.
Well, now it's your pick. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Just on time. All right, what do I got?
Here we go.
Okay, Brian, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have
Hold up.
Ebola.
That's a tough draw. Oh, man.
Oh, I didn't want Ebola.
Let me just point out that COVID is still out there. COVID is still out there.
Kevin, let's work a trade.
Okay, now we're on to the wrecking.
COVID is still out there.
Here we go.
Joke is COVID's not top 10.
And Pat and the wrecking crew have bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague.
I'm happy.
Oh, Pat.
It makes sense because rats are what causes them to spread, right? From fleas. All right, we're down to the last 2 infectious diseases,
All right,
Roadkill.
get exciting.
which is certainly many diseases. He should have more than one, but he gets
Smallpox.
smallpox.
Tough luck.
Who's that?
Roadkill. All right, and the last one, the last deadly infectious disease goes to the steamers.
All right.
And what are you hoping for?
COVID. Gotta be COVID. Gotta be COVID.
And it is
Rabies.
rabies.
You got rabies. That's
The
so
rabies.
blocked.
Where's the COVID in all this?
Told you COVID's not in the top 10.
Didn't make the top 10. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
solid conspiracy.
So now we all have our diseases.
That's
What do
right.
we do now?
So, okay, now we have diseases. Now I'm going to go through the board and I'm going to reveal the infectious diseases, the ranks of them, starting off with 9, going up to 1.
And what's the rank? Deadliest or non-deadliest?
It's going from the least deadliest to the most deadliest.
Most deadly.
So you want the most deadliest disease, is what you're saying.
Yes, you do if you want. Yes, you want the most deadliest disease.
Well, I got to feel pretty good about rabies. I got to feel pretty good about rabies right now.
I think you're 10. You're 10 with rabies.
Oh, I thought it was
Who dies from rabies?
Okay, so here we go.
you home a lot.
You don't die from it. You get the shot about 100, you're fine.
So
Here
the
we go.
9th most deadliest infectious disease is
I'm watching this like I can't even believe this.
Can you read that?
No.
HIV/AIDS.
Oh, Dave Zang.
Dave Zang is 9. Dave Zang, 9.
Okay,
Write this
who
down.
wants to bet on the deadliest? Because I got the flu. I got the flu as number 1.
You got the flu, Jeff?
I'm saying the flu's number 1.
And who had the flu? Who had the
Jeff,
Scott Zimmer.
Scott. Yeah,
Scott
Scotty did.
Zimmer. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Scotty D's going to be sitting pretty at number 1.
I'm going to be 5 with that fucking MRSA thing.
Sounds like a middle
You're
of the road
10, Greg.
disease, doesn't it?
Can't catch a break.
That rabies is a middle of the road field too to it.
All right. The 8th draft pick for the 8th most deadly disease is tuberculosis. And
Who's that?
Who's TB?
that's Last Cooper Mattress gets TB.
Oh, Carlos. Congratulations. That number 8 pick.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry you didn't have a more deadly disease.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, the 7th most deadly disease is
Rabies.
anthrax.
Ooh,
Anthrax.
I'm moving up the chart. Tell ya, rabies is not
So,
good.
bloody stool.
We're 10, Kevin. You're 10.
Could be way down, Kevin.
Kevin, you're
That's
10.
true. Hey, like you said, if I'm not 1, I want to be 10.
Okay, 6th most deadly disease is cholera. So that goes to Moose Knuckles. And we're down to number 5. First,
Who was 7? I'm sorry.
bloody stools for the anthrax.
Stools had. All right. Here comes 5.
Get ready, Greg.
Greg, I think you're near the bottom. You got to be. You're either 10 or you're here, right here.
Can you read that? Is it too far?
Can't see it.
It's MRSA.
There we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
I asked you for one thing.
Well, it's only fitting that the champ, we have to handicap him somehow.
5. I got to pay attention.
Okay, the 4th most deadly disease. Any guesses?
What's left?
Ebola's left.
Smallpox,
I'm going Ebola right here.
Ebola, influenza.
Ebola.
Influenza.
And it's the rabies.
Rabies.
That's me.
That's
It
you.
is. Yep. So,
What number is
Steve's
it?
getting
4 or
number
5?
You got 4.
4.
4. Okay. All right.
I just remembered I got smallpox. I'm feeling pretty good.
yeah. How's your skin doing? All
I'm
right.
surprised 4. I thought it'd be a lot lower than that, so I'll take 4.
And the third most infectious disease is smallpox.
Number 3.
Is that JB?
JB.
All right, the 2 birthday boys with 3 and 4, right?
All right. Now we're down
Carlos, who are
to
the 2 teams? What team? 2 teams are remaining?
You got 3 left. 3 left.
Oh, we got 3. I forgot number 10. That's right.
got the nincompoops with the flu. We got the urge with Ebola. And we got wrecking crew with bubonic plague.
All right, so I'm gonna say Brian is 10, Scott's 1, and Pat's 2.
Pat's 2.
And Brian, you're at number 10.
We'll
Here
see.
we go.
All right, here we go.
Second most infectious disease is
Panama.
that's right, the bubonic plague.
Yep. All right.
That is 2.
All right, Brian, you're number 10. You got the number 10 and 11 pick, so play it.
You could be right, Kevin.
Yeah, I think I got this.
So do you want me to turn over number 10 or number 1?
Brian, you're on the clock, too.
Yeah, I think we're going to know the answer either way. So. Your choice, Carl.
Okay. With the first pick in the MFL 2020 draft, no, with who's the first pick, it will be Ebola.
Whoa!
In an upset. Ebola climbing the charts.
Wow!
Wow, I didn't know Ebola. Look at that. Brian number 1.
Oh, Ebola. Who saw that?
And
I'm guessing it's death rate per 1,000 infections and not total dead.
Carlos, you really want to share where you got this information? People are going to be challenging you.
I should have been reading the descriptions out and showing the pictures. That would be great because this is a pretty horrible website. Let's see. I'll put it into the chat window. Or I can share my screen, but well, over this way.
Well, this was creative, Carl. I give you.
Well,
Put up some Ebola pictures. I want to see Kevin puke on TV.
Well, so read off those orders, or read off that order to us again, Carlos, if you could.
sure.
But I guess you'll just read it down from 1 to 10, right?
So, yeah. So the number 1 pick goes to the urge.
Urge.
Number 2, bubonic plague.
Congratulations. Who?
Hey, thanks.
Number 2 is wrecking crew.
Crew.
Number 3 is roadkill. 4 is the steamers. 5 is mean machine. 6 is moose knuckles. 7 bloody stools, which is a symptom of his disease. 8 is Las Cucarachas, which I think spreads his disease. Fermunda cheese is 9. And the nincompoops with the last pick has, yeah, the last pick. Flu.
That's one.
All right. I like it.
All right.
Carl, nicely done.
4 pick is for sale if anybody wants to move up.
Yeah, I'll give you my 5-4. You want to flip flop?
By the way,
So as a reminder that the teams with the odd number picks are in one division and the teams with the even number of picks are in the other division.
so basically, I'm looking I'd be in with Wrecking Crew. The Steamers, thank God I'm not in with the Meat Machine because he kicks my ass every fucking year. So it's Wrecking Crew, Steamers, Moose Knuckles, the Cucarachas, Hoops.
And
It's
Scott.
Jeff, Greg, Tom, and Dave.
And Brian.
No, right?
Oh, and Pam, right? Pam?
Did you say Brian? It's
Oh,
Brian, Jeff,
Brian,
Jeff,
yeah.
Craig, Tom, and Dave.
Brian, Jeff, Greg, Tom, yeah.
Dave.
Greg already worked this out.
Yeah.
All righty.
The guy who didn't have 4 drinks already tonight worked it out in front of me. All right.
All right. We're planning Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah, Carl,
Saturday,
7:30.
7:30. Yep. So now we have at least Brian we know can get on WebEx. Jeff, maybe we'll have a webcam by then.
I have one. I just choose not to use it.
Okay. We might be scrambling to get a 10th player after Kevin really insulted Tom somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
All right, gentlemen.
Thanks, everybody.
Carl, I appreciate it.
Carl, good job.
See you in a few
So
days.
7:30 on Fridays or Saturdays, is that the idea?
7:30.
Yep.
See,
All right.
I got one.
Oh, look at that. He's there. Hey,
There he
Jay.
Hey,
is.
there he is. Look at that guy.
We got a 50-year-old man right there.
Oh, he disappeared. He's a little shy about his age, you know.
And he's
Well, I got all these.
lighting behind him, so he can,
I got all these blisters on my skin
Uh-oh. I think I know what that is.
from the smallpox.
There's a pretty horrible picture on that website for smallpox.
I still can't get on the poker website, but I can get on web. I'll just do my own cards.
That'll work.
All right, guys.
Okay.
all right.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to you in a few days.
Peace.
All right.
All right, take care. See you later,
Adios.
Rams.
You guys.
All right.